guys, this is Diksha from BloggersIdeas, and today I'm going to do a detailed review of the Acting Masterclass course by Helen Mirren. But first, let me do a quick introduction to this Masterclass platform. Masterclass is a course website where you get to learn about varied subjects. What sets it apart from other educational websites out there is that Masterclass is a curated course platform that is taught by the leading experts of the given industry, which is really unique in my opinion. It has two pricing structures. If you're looking into taking only one particular course, then you can pay for $90 and get lifetime access to that specific one. Or you can opt for an all-access pass where you can pay for $180 annually and access as many courses as you wish for. I would really advise you to go for the second option, as the content in this platform is simply exceptional and it is really hard to choose any one particular course. You would like to explore and know more about the courses and the information and knowledge that is shared by their instructors. But if you are sure and are looking for only one particular course, then go for the $90 option and get lifelong access for that specific one. Just to show you a quick overview of the Masterclass homepage, here's the profile community where you can start a discussion on any course or topic or network with fellow students who have signed up for these courses. You can also gift an all-access pass to your friend or family member who can benefit from the Masterclass. It'll be like gifting a gift of education and experience to your loved one. You can access courses that deal with various topics and choose which one would you like to learn or which instructor would you like to listen to. So that was all about the Masterclass homepage. Now quickly coming back to our Masterclass course about acting by Helen Mirren and whether it is worth it for you or not, let's get started. Helen Mirren is one of the most influential and iconic actresses. Her debut in the BBC show Prime Suspect as Jane Tennyson is the best she has offered. Not to miss on the amazing role she played as historical figures like Queen Elizabeth I and Queen Elizabeth II. Now, at the age of 75, she turned her focus to teaching the young generation some of her exceptionally well skills at teaching here at Masterclass. The course is a compilation of what's and how's to do in your acting. You will be taught all there is to know about acting in general, and let me tell you, there is a lot to know. Right from your posture to working with your script writers and making your character come alive. Helen has explained all of it to you in a very easy to understand and implement way. And yes, throughout the course, you will be amazed by the amazing personality that Helen is. She will have you captured right from when she walks into the stage until the end when she proves to be as humble as a lamb. The course comes with a workbook that is 54 pages long, and you are recommended to read 2 books while you are in the course. These are the books that Helen claims to have helped her so much in acting. Apart from reading, the workbook also has assignments for you, and what's more, this course allows you to meet your colleagues at the hub, where you can also upload your videos to receive feedbacks from the colleagues. The course suggests you have a camera and a notebook to script down your thoughts. Now let's dive in and know more about the course briefly. The course is divided into 6 sections into the video classes, which are later subdivided into video lessons. The workbook has a summary for you for every class in a chapter format. So, the workbooks act as an amazing way to recollect the course after a week or so. Each section explains to you the various aspects of being an actor, be it your expressions, your body angle, your hair and makeup. Helen explains how all of the aspects that surround you get you in the character you're playing. The class starts with a 4-minute long video as Helen introduces you to the class. She starts the class with something as simple as her walk and attracts your attention right then and there. Finding your character, section 1, is about finding your own character. It is divided into 6 sections and runs for an hour and 20 minutes in total. In this section, you will learn about the start, the prep work that you have to go through as soon as you receive your script, the way you should break it down and understand the character, and not to forget write down your notes on your script. Helen also gives an example of breaking down a scene from Shakespeare and amazes us yet again with her extraordinary skills. She shares her amazement towards the writer and her experience as being one of the characters for his play. Later, you will also learn about how you have to build yourself up for the character. Let it be a fictional character or a biographical character. You have to spend enough time to build yourself up with the character and how you will portray them. Moving on to costume and makeup. This section is a 52-minute long ride with 4 videos. Here, the class moves on to the more realistic elements like the costumes. Helen explains why and how the costumes are important and how even a plain dress can help you elevate your character. She explains how accessories like bags and scarves shall be used and how they speak about the character and how you shall use them. Her passion for acting can be reflected as she talks about how her makeup has to suit her character and how you can do that too. Something as normal as eyebrows have to be on fleek to get the expressions a proper delivery. The makeup you were in the film has to be different than what you do on stage. And above all, the lighting you use has to be perfect to complement your makeup. Helen shares a couple of tricks that you can use to elevate your look. Helen touches 3 techniques that mold your skill or rather try to polish them. She answers questions as to why it is important to have a technique in the first place and how you have to learn about everything that is on the stage. The lights, mic, people coordinating with your set. All of this is achieved when you learn how to get your way around the techniques of acting. You also go through case studies of Elizabeth, the Queen, as well as Prime Suspect. All the case studies are completely different as they talk about being on stage as well as in front of the camera. Helen breaks down a scene from Prime Suspect and explains how she had to act with multiple layers of emotions and explains how the use of close-up speaks volumes of your emotions. She explains how one of the most important things to learn is to deliver a scene while you perform it in real time and just adjust your posture to the camera. Another trick she teaches is to speak so much without speaking a word. The Queen is a fortress when it comes to elevating the audience's attention without talking. And Helen amazes us yet again as she explains her scene from the Queen and how she learned about her character from the book written by the character's nanny. Another trick she teaches is to speak so much without speaking a word. The Queen is a fortress when it comes to elevating the audience's attention without talking. And Helen amazes us yet again as she explains her scene from the Queen and how she learned about her character from the book written by the character's nanny. In the end, you even get a bonus lecture which talks about naturalism and how you should work around it. Moving on to the next section, acting on a film set. It has 5 videos and runs for 1 and 29 minutes. And Helen explains as to how you have to coordinate with the camera and the directors. Pre-planning is essential when it comes to acting on the set, right from planning the props to learning and rehearsing your lines time and again. Helen explains all of this and how important it is to ace your lines to avoid being confused and lost while filming, and also explains how you have to work towards the accent of the character. The set is a distracting space and you have to concentrate to deliver what you want to. The set is swarmed with strangers and multiple people with various professions. The cameraman, the sound producers, the director. You have to make sure you coordinate with the assistant director to avoid you getting anxious. And she explains how talking to the director about your shots and the sizes of the same saves you time while getting ready. Next, Helen explains about the use of your space and how you can work with it to express your character in greater depth. You shall make suggestions about how your character might or might not like a certain piece of furniture, and if you have better suggestions while being considerate about the set designer's hard work. The props are so important to fill the space around you and your character. Helen explains how a simple prop like a tea set can create a huge difference and tells you how to deal with them, and dwells into the details of the props such as the noise they make. The practice you have to undergo while working with props, right from your cigarettes to the clasp of your purse. You have to learn to own your props as your character would. Working with writers and directors is essential and they have to be respected. Helen casually explains how your relationship has to be important and friendly enough to make them trust you and be comfortable around you. Once you have achieved it, Helen explains how your work will get a lot easier as all of you are then working towards the same goal as to creating a masterpiece. The last section of this masterclass is more of suggestive videos as to what roles you shall choose and how you can as an actor evolve by doing certain things. Here, Helen imparts onto you her incredible knowledge of the trade. Her advice is solely based on her experience and talks volumes about her understanding of this field. This last section has 4 videos in it and ranges for less than 50 minutes. The concluding video is a 2-minute affair where Helen ends with some of her wise words and thanks you for your participation. Now let's talk about who should take up this course. I would suggest everyone with a flair of acting and watching an actor shall indeed take this course. The way it talks about the intricacy that comes forward while being an actor. If you are an Audrey Hepburn fan and want to know why she carried her cigarette and did her hair in a certain way, this is the right place to learn from. If you want to know about how you should build your character's world, imaginative or literally, this is the place to start. It breaks down all there is to know about actors. The expressions, the makeup, the hair, hand gestures, body postures, the camera angle, and even your relationship with your prop. Helen has explained all of this in the most precise manner, and I think this is the best thing about the course. If you are a movie lunatic like me and enjoy movies like Les Miserables, you shall under any circumstance go through this course. The movie is a classic example as to how actors have to feel and deliver just the right amount of expressions. And I think this course has been achieved to explain that too. The workbook is a 54-page affair and has summaries about all the chapters that you underwent while going through your video classes. The workbook also holds various assignments for you and encourages you to post your acting videos on the hub, where you will receive reviews from the staff of the course and also from your colleagues. The assignments are simple tasks to get you working on yourself. Be it your smile or your entire body posture, the workbook tries to address all of that. Now coming to the pros of this course, the biggest flex is Helen Mirren delivering this course herself. The course is filled with positivity. I think it is the small things that matter, and honestly, the way Helen dove into the details of every aspect has been amazing. The entire course is smooth and calm in its flow, and there is no element of surprise, which is an add-on here since you're learning. The videos are not so long, so there is barely any source of boredom. And every lecture is so insightful that you learn a tad bit more every minute that passes. The ease of construction of the course and the casual way that Helen explains the course as if in conversation with a colleague makes it far more interesting. This course was a game changer for me. It changed my perspective of acting in general. I have learned that there is so much to learn from acting which I honestly thought wasn't even considered. The way Helen broke down scenes from The Queen and how certain actions were made to heighten the viewing experience is something that made me yearn for more insights. I highly recommend this course, and Helen's calm yet collected voice kept the class flowing. I would suggest you to sit down with a pen and paper and write down all the tricks and wisdom Helen imparts along the course. There are more than a dozen creative ideas that Helen gives to budding actors. If you are an actor, budding or settled, you shall under any circumstance listen to what Helen has to say. she may give you a new perspective on the world you are living in. If you are aware of that perspective, take this course for the wisdom that Helen imparts of what she learned on her journey, and she has so much to share. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We would love to hear your thoughts for the same in the comment section below. Also, Helen Mirren's Acting Masterclass course is a highly recommended from my end, and if you wish to pursue this course, you can find all the details to this masterclass in the description box below. And if you like this review, then please go ahead and like and share this video with your friends and family. And for more such reviews, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. And one last thing before I leave, please click the bell icon and stay notified of whenever we post a new one. See you in the next one. Bye.